everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Today I'm going to be bringing you my November favorites, which is so surreal to me because that means that I've almost been engaged for a whole month, which is really crazy. So my first favorite is going to be being a fiance, for sure. I'm super like giddy and excited, and yeah, it's been a really amazing month, if for no other reason than just for that. But you guys are here for the beauty favorites, so I will not hold them back from you any longer. If you guys would like to see what those are, then keep on watching. So my first beauty favorites have to be the Classic Horror liquid lipsticks from LA Splash. I have them in the colors Mummy, Ms. Invisible, and Ms. Hyde. Mummy has to be the one that I was wearing the most this month, just because it's that really beautiful, like, taupey nude, and it has enough gray and cool tone to it, so that makes it the perfect pairing for a lot of smoky eyes. It's great interchangeably for, like, a pinky or a peachy nude. I really love this color. And then Ms. Invisible is like a really cool gray-green. I haven't used this in a tutorial yet, so if you'd like to see it, leave a comment down below letting me know and I will cook up something for you. And then Ms. Hyde is like a really beautiful pumpkin-y red. I was really wearing this in November and loving it. So yeah, I can't recommend these enough. The formula is great and the little frosted glass bottle is super nice. I love their packaging and the little illustrations on them. They're definitely cool pieces to pick up if you are a liquid lipstick fan like myself. I have another liquid lipstick that I haven't been able to put down. This is probably the color I wear the absolute most. Because my hair is like a grayish silvery blue color, I can't stay away from a gray lip, and this is the Smashbox liquid lipstick in the color Chill Zone, which is sort of like a purpley, minky brown gray. It's absolutely stunning on the lips. I've worn it in a couple of videos now. So beautiful, I can't put it down. It is like a darker mid-tone gray, and I think it pairs beautifully with silvery eyes, just a wing liner, really like very little other makeup, and this still is absolutely stunning. I would recommend it for anyone, really anyone, because on my skin tone it pulls a little bit darker and it looks more of a dramatic bold color, but on someone darker than myself, I think this would make a really cool like mid-tone nude. And I love the formula of the Smashbox liquid lipsticks. They feel really thin on the lips, and I feel like the formula isn't super thin, it's more moussey, but the way it dries down is just really in a thin kind of layer, and I don't find that it crumbles off either. It wears pretty evenly, which is really important to me as far as lipstick goes. I also have a brow product, which if you guys know me, I really fluctuate with my brows. They're very bold, and then I'll do them, you know, filled in, and then I'll go for a really light natural brow, which is what I've been doing all month. And this is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown. It's in this little compact. You can see that this is a well-loved product. They're both hitting pan. I mean, it's really great. I like to use a thicker angled brush to sort of feather in the powder. I will use a combination of the dark and the light through the center of the brow, and then towards the end I'll use the darker color. I find that while my brows do look a little bit less, you know, detailed and sharp, it's nice to have a soft brow option. I think I got sick of that like Instagram brow and like the carved out brows. And I definitely go through phases, but I've been loving really bold, dramatic makeup lately, and I feel like doing bold brows really takes away from it. So there's something to be said for having a fluffier, more naturally defined brow. Another product that I've been absolutely obsessed with since I got it only just a week or two ago is the ColourPop highlight. This is the Super Shock Cheek in the color Flexitarian. It's a highlight from ColourPop. It's a really beautiful color. It's got a gold base with a silver sort of reflect to it. It's so stunning on the cheeks. It has that cream to powder formula that a lot of ColourPop products have, and I don't really like it in eyeshadow form, but for some reason it works really well for the highlight. This is $6, so it is cruelty-free highlighting on a budget, which I love. I have it on my inner corners today, and I used it in my most recent ColourPop video, so if you haven't seen that, I will put that up in the cards here. As for my skin this month, I've been trying to do a lot more natural glowing makeup with high pigment where I need it, you know, to cover spots or discoloration, but really like a thin base everywhere else, and for that I've been loving using the Kat Von D, the Lock-It Concealer Creme. I have them in the color Whiteout and L1. Whiteout, obviously, I was using more for Halloween and in October, but I wanted to show you both the colors I have. I use L1 most of the time, which is light for me, but I like to use it highlighting. I think I'm gonna have to get L3 or 5 just for my base, but it is such a good formula. It dries down nice and matte and it doesn't move around, and I like being able to control coverage in very specific pinpoint concealing versus doing a thick mask everywhere. It makes the skin look a lot more natural and a lot more radiant and a lot more effortlessly clear, if you will. So for that reason, I love the formula of these and I would recommend them to anyone. Even if your skin is drier, I use the Lock-It Hydrating Primer with these, or just a really nice rich moisturizer, and I have no trouble with these on dry patches once I do all of those things. Two products I've been using that are a lot more glittery and glam, and I'm sure they're gonna make it into my December favorites as well, are the STILA Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadows, and they have lots of glitter in them. I have the colors Smoky Storm and Molten Midnight. What I like so much about these is the formula and the staying power. So for me, I love using glitter and I love the ability to do a glitter liner or to add some to an eyeshadow look. It's easily applied because it has that doe foot applicator, and you're going to be able to get precision with the glitter that you might not be able to as easily with a brush. Even if you use a glitter primer and dip it in, it might still give you a bit of a jagged edge. So with these, you get a really nice smooth precision edge, and you can do a lot of interesting things with these that you might not be as easily able to do with glitter and a brush. So for that reason, they're gorgeous. They come in a bevy of shades, so I would check them out. There's also like a maroon color, like my eyeshadow, available in this. I forget the name of it, but I might be having to pick that up soon because this formula is unbeatable. The last product I have is a hair care product, and as you guys know, I am a hair care newbie. I feel like it doesn't matter how many products I try, how many colors I go, I'm always like kind of in a disarray when it comes to hair. But my favorite hair care product of the past month has been the ORIBE Dry Texturizing Spray. This, I've fallen back in love with this. I didn't use it for the longest time because my hair was a lot shorter than it is now, and it had a lot of natural volume just from being short and kind of wavy curly. Now that it's growing out, it's losing a lot of its like big body, and I like having body to my hair when it's shorter. I'm growing it out long, so this has come back into my life. This is a pricey spray. It pains me every time I buy it. I've only had to repurchase this once. This is my second bottle, but I love it. So if you need that body to your hair and that grit, this is such a good product to have around. All right, those were my favorites for the month of November. If you guys had any favorites that were notable and you want to share them with me, please leave them in a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you are digging what I'm putting down. Definitely do that. And I will speak to you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.